Well, let me ask you this. Say if a person dies abruptly and they want to stick around for a little longer because they didn't get to experience what they wanted to experience, is that a way of cheating or avoiding the reincarnation loop? Because if they leave this realm, then they go back to being a baby and they start from scratch and they forget all this shit again. So maybe if they stick around for another 5, 10 years, they could avoid being reincarnated back in here again. Does it work like that?
Yes, and that's where ghosts come from.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that's the reason why ghosts exist. They don't want to. They not finished yet. They love their house. They just bought their house 5 years ago and they died.
Mm-hmm.
I love my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay attached to my house. And anybody move in here, I'm gonna hunt them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hunt them. You know, and it's crazy, man. So yeah, people do that all the time, man. And that's definitely where ghosts come from, man. And everybody's seen that movie Ghost. It's very accurate. It's just like that a lot.
I was
And a
just
lot of
about to
times,
ask you. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
about to ask
man.
you.
A lot of times, spirits, higher forces will show up and say, "You ready to go?" And people are like, "No." And they say, "Cool," because at the end of the day, they know you have to survive. Either you out here, you getting how you live, and there's karma that comes with that,
Mm-hmm.
or you go into the and face what you got to face. And a lot of times, people don't do so much dirt in their life, man, until they know they don't want to die.
Mm.
You know, they know they don't want to die. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that's what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There's more dead people, from my experience. What I see, there's more dead people walking around Earth than living people.
Get the fuck, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Without a shadow of doubt. Without a doubt. I
Wow.
see dead people every day, bro.
Wow.
Every day, every day. And the crazy thing about it is that you could be sleeping in your house. They could walk right in your house. They can walk right in your house. They can walk right into your garage. They can get in a car with you if you don't have protection.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important to protect yourself, because these entities. So when I started seeing them, I had to make a choice. I say I can either go crazy. You know, you open your third eye, you get what you ask. You know what I'm saying? It's not really when you open; it's more when you activate your third eye. You get what you ask, right? But the truth is, there should be no fear towards that, because it's your natural state.
Right.
It's where you come from. It's what you're supposed to do anyway. You're a spirit being, not a physical being, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing is like, when you start seeing these things, you got to really catch yourself, because they can actually drive you crazy. Because sometimes if the spirit know you're looking at it, if it notice that you notice it, it will approach you. Sometimes they'll ask for help. Sometimes they'll try to do stuff to you. All that. But a lot of times they avoid me. They see me and they stay away, because my energy be bright. They just stay away.
Because I was gonna ask you, because they know you have knowledge yourself, do they approach you like Patrick Swayze went to Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Ghost for help? So I thought they might go to a person like you and be like, "Yo, brother, you can see me? I need some help," like Patrick did to Whoopi Goldberg in the movie.
Yeah. Well, there are mediums and different psychics that's just what they do, and ghosts know that. There's people on Earth that their job is to literally talk to the dead. You know what I'm saying? So mediums are good at that, and ghosts will search out mediums. But every now and then there'll be a little child that has a natural gift. They 6, 7 years old, and dead people know, oh, this 6, 7-year-old kid can see me. I got a choice. I can either befriend this kid and help this kid, or I can scare the hell out of this kid and absorb its energy. Absorb energy like that. So that's what a lot of ghosts do. So yeah, they see me sometime. The most places that happened to me at when I used to work in the hospital, and I'm telling you, the hospital's like a grave. There's dead people everywhere in the hospital. As clean as hospitals be looking, they all up and down to everywhere. So sometimes they be standing on the wall and they'll be looking at you, doing all kind of crazy stuff, and then they just keep looking at you like, this dude see me, don't he? And I'm looking around like, if they know you see them. I remember there's one lady who passed away, noticed that I saw her. I went and caught the elevator, went up to the next level. And I went to the cafeteria, and I'm sitting down eating. And sure enough, she came right there, looked me right in my face like this. Damn. And I'm like, oh my God, man. So yeah. And they'll ask you, can you help me? Or sometimes they don't know they're dead. Can you help me find my son? I'm trying to call my son. They won't even make sense to you a lot of times.
Wow.